because I want to be there, right? So she was already on her freaky timing, and next thing you know, she's just out in the parking lot by herself. And she couldn't understand what was going on because she was told by the hood rat neighbor that she just met that she was going to be right back. And turns out she never came out in the first place. So then Miss Renetta goes back. Miss Renetta goes to the gym the next day, right? Miss Renetta stops on the way out and says hello to her neighbors because they were leaving too. And she's like, I wonder if they remember what I said yesterday or what I did yesterday, you know? It's only been a day, but, you know, I'm trying to have a good relationship with my neighbors, and I want to know what she do for money, because she got some money and she got niggas. The nigga in question is her fucking husband, right? So she goes off to the gym. She's like, whoa, I got to keep this body young, tight, and hot so that I could go meet me a little Juan Julio Ricardo Esteban motherfucker that was moving the boxes in for her next door, right? So she's at the gym and she's doing her little workouts. There's only about like 1 or 2 people at the gym, and it's a really good gym for old folks too, because obviously it's not super crowded, super smushed and busy and crazy, right? So Miss Vanetta is like, is that Juan over there? And Juan indeed is the Mexican mover that was moving the boxes from outside into her neighbor's house. So Juan was like, oh, Miss Vanetta, I missed you so much. You and that sexy booty and them saggy titties, girl. I missed you so much. Like, when we gonna get it on and poppin'? Because I miss looking at you. You look so good today. How are you? Let's go out to eat sometime. Can you invite me over? I would love to be fed by you. And she's like, he kind of coming in a little too strong, a little too hard. I don't know if I like this. And what ends up happening is he just walks back over, gives her her number, or gives him her number, or I said that wrong, gives him his number and walks off, and he starts going to work out again, right? So as he's working out, Miss Renetta is fucked up, all stuck and mumbling and gagged. Really, she just gagged. She's like, did this nigga just tell me all these nasty freaking things over here at the gym while all these people was in this gym, and gave me his number? But remember, he gave her his number whenever she quote unquote was moving and stuff, right? So she calls and the call doesn't go through. But she's like, it can't be that bad, you know, this gotta be something, right? So she's thinking about him and she's like, oh, like, where the fuck did he go? Because I'm thinking about him. I like the way that he was just talking to me. I can't believe he even remembered me or remembered my name. Where he at? She's looking around. It's nobody else in the gym right now except for the workers. And she's like, ooh, I don't know what's going on. Wait, chill. He said, not sure what's going on, feeling nervous. What's up, Michael? Welcome to the chat. Welcome back. So we're doing a little recap of Old Thought Next Door, Miss Vanetta, right? Okay, it gets worse. Yes, y'all thought it was worst as was, but it's been get worse. So Miss Vanetta is like, oh child, I'm getting a little frisky in here. Let me take my black ass home. Let me go take this shower. You know what I'm saying? Let me go gather my things, gather my bags, get on out of here before I break my body, break my bones, and embarrass myself. So she goes to the locker room. Mind you, at gyms, there's usually a women's and a men's locker room with lockers, shower, whatever, right? So she's in her locker and she's getting ready to leave, and all of a sudden somebody just comes in, swoops in, and grabs her by the hips and is like, mwah, Miss Renetta, you smell so good. I like the way you smell after a workout. I need some of that. I need that good old cookie in my mouth. You know what? Sit on me. Sit on me. Sit on my face. This man lay on the floor, y'all. This... Not falling asleep to the Quan Mills. He goes, sit on my face, Miss Renetta. I need it. I want your sweet, juicy body on me right now. Just do it. Just do it. Don't worry about what anybody finna say or what they finna think. Sit on it. He lays down flat on the floor. Right? And she's like, oh, well, I don't think I should be doing this. You don't think that this is too public of a place to be doing that at? And he was like, just do it. I want it. I want you. I love you, Miss Renetta. I like you. I want you. I want it dripping. And she's like, you making me kind of turned on. Okay, fuck it, bro. Okay, are you sure nobody else gonna see? Are you sure? And then she's like, fuck it. Sits on this man's face, and she riding bro into the sunset. It gets worse. Mind you, we're in the women's locker room of the gym. A worker comes in, and you would think that the worker was coming in to expose Miss Renetta and this man, right? But what ends up happening is way more sinister than what you're ever gonna fucking believe right now. You talk about this romantic. A worker comes in and she starts screaming. And we're like, wait, what? Why are they screaming? Like, I thought the doors was locked. I thought Miss Renetta wanted this. What's going on, right? It seems non-consensual at this point. It seems non-consensual. So the worker goes out and goes get more of the staff, and they come in and they basically call the police. They call the police because Miss Renetta is in the gym locker room with her titties outside of her sports bra, her pants all the way on the ground, and she is squatting over thin air and taking the warmest piss of her life. Let's take it back a little bit. In the middle of her riding Mr. Wan's face, he tells her to piss on him. On some R. Kelly shit. Yeah. Tells her to piss on him, and guess what she starts doing? She starts pissing on him. But they called the police, and the police only sees her pissing on the floor, her somewhat masturbating, and her titties out. And there's nobody else in the gym. There's nobody else in the gym. Nobody in the gym to witness this shit besides the workers. Nobody else was even at the gym. Mr. Wan wasn't even at the gym. The police arrest her and she get put back of the Popo's car. And the police are talking to the staff, trying to figure out what's going on. Why is this happening? What the fuck is that? And they find out that there's definitely something wrong with Ms. Renetta, right? And they ended up releasing her, but she's banned from the gym. Miss Renetta goes to the doctor. She's like, yo, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm having hallucinations. Can you tell me what this might be from? Turns out, it's the medication. Or so we think right now. Or so we think right now is her hallucinating because of the medication Pram that she got. That also makes her horny. So she just masturbated and pissed in the women's locker room, all because she thinks this fine ass Mexican in there eating her off the bone, actually. Oh my god. Flicking her fucking old ass bean on the floor. He said, that's why she want to keep taking it. Yes, that's why she want to keep taking it, because it keep her freaky, it keep her young, it keep her energetic and happy. And she was just he said she'd live your life at this point. No, this is so bad. This is so bad. So now that's about where we are in the book. So if you're ready, we finna start chapter 17. That is the full breakdown for this. If anybody want to clips that whole story time of where we're at in this book so that we can upload it, that would be fucking great, because again, we're not even halfway through the book. We're getting there. We're almost halfway through the book, but not quite. All right. Talking about free her freaky ass. Okay. All right. Chapter 17. 2 weeks flew by, and just as it was the start of spring, I was experiencing a start to a new life. I was back to feeling like my old self, but not my sinning self. I was filled with so much joy and energy, and by the grace of God, I was feeling 1,000% better. God is still able. Now that I was getting my health together and feeling like a new woman, I had enough strength and energy to finally get around the neighborhood. Most importantly, I had enough strength to pay Alice a visit, her best friend. Mind you, she's still in the hospital. She was in a coma. That was actually what I had planned on this sunny, windy afternoon. Sun rays pierced through my bedroom blinds. I stood in my bedroom finishing up this yoga exercise DVD I had playing on my television. I never would have thought in a million years that a medication would have that type of impact on you. But honey, let me tell you something. I was somewhat relieved that I've been delivered from that demon of sex addiction. Now I was truly free from that crazy drug. I realized that stuff had been driving me crazy all these years and changed my personality. That stuff turned me into a nasty, scandalous woman, and I never wanted to go down that road again. While there was a part of me that still craved companionship and to an extent enjoyed all of my sexual relations, I felt so guilty knowing that I was out there running those streets like that. That was just not me. The more I had time to let my mind, body, and soul heal, the more I realized I really missed Clarence. While we didn't have the best marriage, when it came to sex, he was a good man and really took good care of me. Sure, there were times where I wanted to leave because I wasn't able to start a family, but our marriage definitely had a lot of happy moments, and I will forever be grateful for all the good times he gave me. I just couldn't believe that while he was down and out in that nursing home, I was out there messing around with all these young boys. But that was the past. Let bygones be bygones. It was time to move forward and clean up what I messed up. I was starting my life over again. I had to make my mind up. I ain't hoeing no more, cause a whore can't make it through the door. What? I am delivered! I don't suck dick no more! Now she turned into Reverend. So first thing I had to clean up was my friendship with Alice. I finished my exercise, then went straight to my bathroom to get ready. After hopping out the shower, I threw on a light outfit, then took out all my medications. There was still a part of me that was so apprehensive of having to take all these medications, given of what I went through. However, baby, I was just so thankful that Dr. Chang Lee didn't give up on me. The doctor named Chang Lee. What the fuck? Didn't give up on me and saw that I received excellent medical care. After